Stop taking advice. That's today's video. By the way, I'm 10,000 or sorry, 1,070 hours. So there'll be an 1,100 hour update soon. Um, so I'm sick of taking advice, even from Pablo. Like, think about it. Love Pablo, love the system, but why is he telling you, don't get burnt out, don't listen to too much of your input language? And how did he learn Japanese? He learned Japanese by listening to uh, Japanese, apparently 14 hours a day for 6 months, and then moving to Japan and finishing the deal. Um, Impressive, by the way, impressive. But how did he not get burnt out? So I'm kind of over it. And we'll tell you something a little well, it's not that personal because I have another channel that's sort of withered, but um, I was very sick for, I don't know, for like 3 or 4 years. Um, like chronic illness, huge amount of joint pain, burning hands and feet, which slightly remains to this day. Easily tired, easily exhausted, um, very poor sleep. 5 hours a night was good enough. That's about where I average, sometimes much lower, very rarely much higher. So, anyways, uh, I was in the Facebook groups and other places for community support, but mostly information, right? Went to a couple of, uh, uh, one was like an MD who did chronic illness cases, really good, and a chiropractor who did a lot of chronic illness cases. Uh, I love chiropractors, but this guy did not help. Um, so, anyways, enough about my thing. But uh, I take advice. I take advice, and I'd be like, okay, just stick with the program. No, screw it. It's too annoying. What I did to get better was I just started experimenting as best I could. Um, I looked for things that made a noticeable difference, right? All these alternative therapies, everything. I just tried everything I could afford, which wasn't much because I didn't have a lot coming in. But, I'd drop a couple hundred here and there. Um, so the ones that made a difference, I made a note of them and saved them, right? Figure out what works. And then I applied it all at once, uh, including just some free advice. That was just amazing. This guy contacted me directly, gave me some free advice. So I tried that, and he said it'll take 5 weeks if it's going to work. And that was the big one. But I mixed that with everything else that worked, right? Um, so what I would say is when it comes to language we're learning, do you feel it? Do you feel the difference? Note it. Do that. If it's Duolingo, go ahead. If you love it, do it. Um, part, so just save up what works and stop taking advice, right? If you want to listen to a video 4 times, listen to a video 4 times. If you really like Duolingo, do Duolingo. Just keep moving and enjoy the process. It- It's just not going to be, if it's a hard process, it's not going to happen. So don't worry about it too much or at all if possible. That's all I have to say. Update on like where I'm at. I would say I don't know what I'm going to do. I kind of I'm not eager to take action towards grammar just yet, um, because input just gets easier all the time. Um, So it's kind of like, well, do I want to do something I don't want to do? Um, well, that's it. Talk to you later.